Yeah, bro. Still.
4, 3, 2. That's
Uh-oh.
I got
To
to
you,
that
that
money
money.
in diamonds. Who
Who
knew?
knew?
Who
Who
knew?
knew?
Uh-oh.
Who knew?
That's
Who
my shit.
knew?
What's the word players?
Who
Are y'all hearing
knew?
me on these headphones or my mic?
Um,
I can hear you just fine.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
It
he
looked like
just
it's coming
fine.
through on the mic, but I can hear you through my through my headphones, so I might take them out because
Hey,
they're
switched up on you hoes, man.
Bro,
yeah.
I need you guys to hear this
All
dumb
right.
song. This drives me crazy. Hold on, little baby. I think it's little baby.
It's little baby.
No. It's little baby was on the album,
Oh, the
but what's it
who?
called? Album. One second, one second, one second. I gotta find the shit. I gotta find the shit.
Hey, shout out to everybody joining us right now on IG Live and
Lock in.
YouTube. Unc Nation, we in the building, man. You can see we got a new time slot and day, but you know what? Shit happened. We told y'all we're gonna be
Listen,
jumping in
man.
and out when we can.
Listen, listen.
Listen. Listen. I just want to let y'all know, like, it's not on purpose. We're adults and we have real lives and
Mhm.
things change. But
They
as
do.
long as we show up every week, just know that we're here for you. We're
We here
here.
for
Right.
you. That's
Lock in.
the type of shit we on. You feel me?
Yeah. I also pee. Hold on, make sure I could like catch what. Hold on. Can y'all hear my audio on my TV?
Nah, we can't hear nothing on
All
your
right,
TV.
all right, bet. I was just trying to make sure that it's not showing up as I'm talking. That should be crazy. But anyways, what's going on, man? How y'all week been?
Not one of them.
You know, niggas love start off with that.
Hey,
Oh, let
Start
me
off
tell
with
you.
that shit. You don't want to hear it no
Let
more.
me
Oh
tell you.
man.
Like, yeah, never
I
mind. Next topic. Nah.
I get
No,
it.
actually, I got some
I
good news
get
this
it.
week. Remember, I told you I went to last week when I got my
Oh,
CT scan. You know
yeah.
what I mean? On my kidneys and all that. Everything a okay, top notch,
Hey,
healthy
man.
as an ox. You feel me? Back in this
Go
thing
get
like I
checked
never
out.
left. Yeah,
Let's go.
let's
Unc
clap it up
Nation.
for me. Let's clap it up
Unc,
for me.
go get checked up. Go get your check
Yeah,
up.
yeah. So all
Yeah,
y'all get out there.
man. Joe, aren't you up in that age? Did you get your checkup lately?
Oh, wow. Not up in that age. That's crazy. Up in that age is crazy. Yeah, hey, I have several I'm locked in with the health, man. I'm big on that. So,
Okay.
dental, like chiropractor work, getting them exams done, getting them yearly getting your yearly labs done. I'm big on that. So definitely take care of your health. That's all you got. You know what I mean? You don't get a second shot at that sometimes.
I
So
hear you.
Look,
take care of it.
I,
now
I
we
hear you.
got
How,
12 people on the live on YouTube. Is all
oh,
right.
Oh, we
What's going
popping.
okay.
on? Hey, tap
They
in
love
with
that.
us.
Is
We can
this
see
the
y'all
time?
comments live. We can put them up on here, man. We want to hear from y'all as well. How y'all week going so far and whatnot. Um, man, I was
Um,
sitting back real quick. I was thinking. Oh, go ahead, Sean. Go ahead.
I was going to ask you, like, since we're on a health topic, like, how often do you go to the dentist? How often do you go to the dentist? Do you just go get a checkup once a year? Like, what's going on?
I
And
try to do it.
also, in the most of, I think all three of us in a committed relationship, do you still go get an STD check while you're in a relationship?
I don't.
Yeah,
Cause I
that's why
helped
I
that
say get
Mario
your labs
Winans. I
done.
don't want to know. I find out. You know what I mean? I don't
I
want to know
don't
from them.
want
I
to
want to be able to laugh.
Hell
know.
Be like,
no. He's like, I don't want to know.
If she's burning me,
That's
please get
crazy.
it on
I'm
the
looking at this
Hey,
low.
do not like
motherfucker. I want to be on
just
some
in there,
shit like
burn
that.
up, cat dog. That's
Cause see,
terrible.
cause on the way home, I get to drive home, right? I can cool down from the doctor's office. If I have it right then and there, I'm in the bathroom. I get to turn up.
That's terrible, bro. What you think, John? You feel like you still should, get that
Yeah,
yearly lab done?
I think you should get everything done. I think what's called when you're
Yeah.
going to the doctor, just be like, just run all the tests and see what happens. Because
Yeah,
then
feel
you'll
I
it.
be
mean, I haven't
like,
got one. I haven't got one of those in ages. You know what I mean?
Not
Like
ages.
ages, bro. Like forever. But I mean, I do go get my labs. You know what I mean? Like I say, my
yeah,
CT
they check for
scan, all
they
that.
kind of check for that though.
Yeah, check for all that. So, as far as dentist thing, I try to do like quarterly, if you will, maybe twice a year. But like the dentist is high, bro. Like that shit.
They
Like,
they get me
But
hey,
about one.
Rich is a flosser too. Rich is like a doctor, a dentist recommended, brush in the morning, brush at night, floss between meals. Like he's one of those people.
I
Oh,
think,
So
that's
hey,
good.
yeah.
That's good. That's good. That's
because
good.
I like bad breath is a pet peeve of mine. Like a huge pet peeve.
See,
It's bad. I
he
hate it.
on
I
he on the
hate it.
agenda. He on that heavy.
Yeah.
I
Good oral
feel
hygiene. I'm
you.
for it.
I feel you because the worst thing is you run in you talking to someone's face and your breath is funky as hell.
Humming,
It's like, oh,
humming.
what's going on?
Yeah. I'd rather they breath be funky than mine though, because I can just walk away. When your shit the one that's bad.
You gotta stick with yours all day and
You
shit.
be sitting there.
Like I gotta be with this story. Just damn, dead
You,
tooth,
have you ever
halitosis.
have you ever like just caught your breath smelling funky by accident? Like you just not by accident, like you were out and you just caught it like, who's that?
Nah, if you
Yeah.
got kids,
Oh,
these little kids to tell you, get trying to hug one of these little babies or something. She's like, "Your breath smells like coffee. Your breath stinks. Your breath smells like kids ain't gonna hold you
Hey,
at
they
all.
ain't
You're like,
hold
damn, my
back
breath stink.
shit.
Okay, let me go. What I
I
did?
think
What I eat today? Oh, it must have been that
I think that's one of the great things about kids. Like kids will tell you the truth, like
They will
yeah,
tell you the truth.
100%.
regardless, and it's
Right in that moment.
unfiltered. They
Right.
don't care about
Hey,
your feelings.
but speaking of bad breath, no lie, bro. So one time, bro, I was in my dream. Right? I was dreaming, and I was at this house or some shit, right? And this girl walked up to me, and she started talking. And then she talking, I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, God damn, your breath stink, right? And in my head, I just met her, so I can't be. I don't know. I'm dreaming, so I can't be rude and be like, your breath
That's
stink, right?
terrible.
But
But
you were in a
then
dream and you didn't feel
I'm
like you could
dreaming,
say it.
her breath stank in my dream, right? So she walk off, whatever, and eventually, like, I catch myself, like, I'm kind of waking up, and I realize my face was like turned towards my pillow, and my mouth was wide open.
Oh my goodness. He got the reverb dream happening. Like this is you. This is your reality right now.
This is your
That's
conscience.
terrible,
Brush
bro.
your
This is your
stinking
conscience,
ass.
right? This is
Brush
your
your
conscience.
stinking ass mouth.
That's
This is
crazy.
your
bro,
conscience.
bro, I woke up in tears, bro. I was laughing, so that shit was just bouncing right back in my face, and I'm like, her breath, goddamn, stink whole time is
That's
mine. I'm
terrible.
like,
Oh
Jesus.
my god, that's hilarious. That's a, she was disrespectful, but that breath was intention. Yeah. I got some advice for getting through being sick. Are you sick right now, Noah?
Noah
That's
sick?
my that's my son's name. Ginger tea and some Vicks and call it a day. You good to go.
That's a Haitian if
Ginger
I ever
tea,
heard
some
one.
Vicks.
That-
They say call it a day. They hang it
you're
right.
up.
good.
Hang
You're
it
good
up.
to go.
That's like some damn what we do, like some ginger ale. We ain't
Ginger
even we going
ale,
to fake shit. Ginger
some
ale and saltine
saltines.
crackers. Look,
Hey,
saltine.
Dead
saltines and
ass.
some chicken noodle soup, my boy.
Right. Lay your ass down. You better not be watching no TV. Don't laugh. Don't do
Hey,
it. Ain't
don't
shit funny.
laugh. You
Ginger
can't be
ale
sick in a
actually
black
does cure
household,
the
bruh.
common cold. I ain't gonna hold you. Ginger ale will cure the common cold. If I feel a little drink some ginger ale and you're good to go.
You
I'm
in there.
good.
You
I'm
back
good the next
active.
day. The next
That's
day I'm
terrible.
great.
That's
I'm
terrible.
great.
All that
Nah,
damn
but
sugar.
hey, we touched on that, Joe. Remember last time we talked on the phone, and we were saying like how when you sick in a black household, remember you been sick in a black household and you miss school, oh, you can't do shit all day. You
Yeah, I know
can't do
you ain't. Oh, you
shit.
gonna take your ass back to that school? That's what you better do. I done did that to my son several times. Like, you what? You doing what right now? Yeah, get dressed. Take your
You
whole
going
ass
back
going to
up
school.
there.
You going to lunch right now. You ass about to slide right in on lunchtime, acting like you what? Boy, I wish you would act try you
Nigga
miss a whole day
said
of school. Get your ass up.
Joe walking, catch up playing video games. What you doing? Video games.
Yeah. Oh man, they
How
love it.
about
They
some
love
homework?
the right. I'm one of them. Just terrible.
Oh,
Putting the press on them. Look, hell no. They got to put that in the chat because everybody we more similar than we are different. You know what I mean?
Look, we are more alike than we are unalike. You know what
Right.
I mean?
So
Miami
you got
Low
to put
told us
that in
that
the
one.
chat. What was some of your sick at home rules while you was home? You know what I mean? You
Yeah,
home and
what y'all couldn't do when y'all was at home? Because for instance, like you weren't going outside for the rest
I
of the
could do it
day.
right.
wherever I
That's
want.
a
You know you
wrap.
couldn't go outside. You better
If
not
I
even.
was
Hey,
Go play outside is crazy.
actually,
You
yeah,
could walk right
that
up to that school.
better yet, close the blinds. Don't even look out that motherfucking window. You
You in jail. You
going
pretty
out
much in
there.
jail. You pretty much in jail when you sick in a black household. Like you can't do nothing. You in your room, and I gotta go to work. And I better not even look like the house been lived in when I get back.
how can I
Somebody
meet Richard
said,
Neville in person? Who
"How can they
wants to
meet me
meet
in
you?
person?"
Oh Lord,
Oh, there you go.
Um,
Welcome
what was
everyone.
that
Please
at?
like, share,
well, it's
How can
subscribe,
I
on
meet
and hit
Richard?
the
YouTube.
notification bell so
Oh,
y'all
okay.
don't
Nobody
more
seven.
dribble. Oh, nobody seven is trying to promote us. I love this. Love this.
Well, shout out Nobody
Unc
Seven. We
Nation. What about
appreciate you.
how about Unc Nation? You really like singling out like one member of the whole cast is crazy. Uh, how can I meet Unc Nation in person is what she really meant to say.
Listen, we got
You
some
know, we
time
working
before
on that.
we do tours, guys. We got some
Yeah,
time. We
we
got
working
some
on our
time.
tour
We got some
schedule
time.
right now.
We got
Yeah,
some time.
Right.
relax.
What were we saying? What were we saying? What were we
I
saying?
gotta try to put that
Oh,
up there.
in my household, you can do whatever you want. Really, you just can't go outside. That's really what it
You
is.
can do whatever
can't.
you want.
You could
You can be
go in the
eating candy,
fridge. You could
laughing,
be
watching
eating
TV, all
candy,
that.
watching TV, do all that.
Oh,
You
then your ass
just
ain't
can't
sick, bruh.
go. You sick. If
You
you got
But
a
then
laughing,
what
eating
that
simple,
mean? No,
candy.
you
you
too sick to go to
throwing up,
school,
you can
but
still watch TV. You still sick to go to school, so you're not gonna be confident doing all this stuff in school. You're just gonna be at the house.
Oh, your mom was that easy to let you stay at the house and you did that shit?
If I'm sick for real, yeah.
Nah, bullshit. You weren't
that's like
sick
a
for real.
you getting that treatment, king treatment at the crib.
Right.
Why
I feel it.
not? Like
I feel it.
you're home. Like, I'm not gonna go outside and play, but I'm in the house,
Right.
chilling, watching
And I'm not
TV,
gonna say like I
nursing my
had kind of
clothes.
lax. Yeah, I kind of had lax rules. I was just a rule follower, so I think I just held myself to the rule. Like you know what I mean? Like I just didn't. I don't know. I think my mom wouldn't really care either, but it just wasn't no one of those things that I was trying to be like doing extra stuff while I'm homesick. I would rather be at school. I'd rather be. You know what I mean? I don't want to sit at the home. To me, it
Mm.
was turned up at school. It's turned up at lunch. I was, I'm class clown, so I'm in there. I'm turned up.
Jay Drew
Did you guys?
said, she said, my mama used to lead me to my own vices, especially when I was a teen. I'd be in bed watching Maury until she got back home from
Yeah.
work. Watching
Right.
Maury, bro.
Maury.
Bro, do you remember when we would watch daytime television if you did not go to school?
100%. I used to watch
Jerry
stories, bro. I
Springer,
used to watch all
Maury,
them old ass stories, bro.
Montel Jones, or Montel Jordan, or Montel Jones.
They had, bro.
Montel
It
Jones,
was the age
Montel
of
Williams.
shows. Montel Williams.
Montel
Montel
They
Williams.
Williams.
had what was the other the chick with the short hair?
Ricky Lake,
Ricky Lake. They
Jenny
had Ricky Lake
Jones,
going.
Jenny
Right. Jerry
Jones,
Jenny
Springer. They
Jones,
had the court shows.
Sally was the
Sally Richard,
Sally
no,
Raphael, something like that.
Sally, right? Yeah, she was always on some drama, super drama.
oh
Yep.
my
A
Love
god,
Family
that.
Feud. Goddamn, The Price is Right. I used
Yeah,
to
hit
get
him
off
with
into
it.
them stories though with my granny, and my mom, Young and the Restless,
Young
General
and the Restless.
Hospital,
General Hospital.
Days of
I
Our
was on the Young and the
Lives, One
Restless.
Life to
Days of Our
Live.
Lives, all of
Days of Our
them.
Lives had Days of Our
And they
Lives.
still going on. Storyline
Still
still
going
going
on,
right now
bruh.
today. Same
Yeah,
people. I'm like,
Sonny
no way
done
they got a
died
50
several
year thing.
times and came back.
Hey, Sonny has more lives than any cat you have ever ran across, bro.
Facts.
That's
And him
crazy.
and Jason. Jason is still in there, bro. He's still
Jason,
there to
Sonny.
the
I used to watch
day.
Days of Our Lives. Just do Victor. This dude Victor died like every 5 episodes. Somehow magically I'm like, what the fuck is
So
this?
much drama, bro. They
Oh
just
So
got all
God.
much
into it.
unnecessary
So
drama on
much
top of it.
drama.
Oh my
It was
God,
turned
bro.
up though.
This just
Novellas.
took
Oh,
me
she went
back.
novellas. That's hella funny.
This just took me
Novellas.
back, bro.
Look, Ron said for the home remedy. See, look, Ron, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong. Ron, well, I don't know exactly your
R2C2.
yeah,
Shout
Missy,
out.
but I know Ron is white, but look, he said same thing, Sprite, saltines, and Price is Right. And the vomit bowl
Vomit.
that was also the popcorn bowl.
Oh, that's terrible.
You know what's crazy? You know these edits that we be putting out there? I hate when I see myself reading on camera. I look so remedial. I'm like, and it,
Oh yeah. It is. Hey, remember that kid though in
like,
class though
God damn.
that didn't want to get called upon?
Fact.
You be like,
not me.
popcorn. You have the popcorn. Somebody, I
Like, not
popcorn
me.
such and such. Nigga be like,
Popcorn, right? He'd be like, it's dummy.
stupid ass.
The
Today,
bruh.
Junior.
The stutterer. Oh, the stutterer. They gonna get the stutterer
Right.
every time too. Like,
Right.
man, be hot.
Have a lovely day. Nobody's 7. Nobody's 7.
Have a lovely day. She said, like to subscribe. We appreciate you kindly.
Yes. Yo, those kids. Remember those kids? Remember reading in school? Wait,
Y'all. Who
guys
remember
like
the
to read
Pizza Hut? Who remember the Pizza Hut reading club where you get like a
Oh
little free little personal
yeah.
pan after you read like so many books? You know what I'm saying?
What?
That was a hit.
What, y'all had that? I didn't have
Yeah,
that.
What?
hometown hero. We had the Scholastic Scholars. You know what I'm saying? Scholastic
Right.
Scholar. You
Scholastic
get in there,
scholars.
right?
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
come on, man, get
They didn't
right.
have that. They didn't
You
have
get
that
in
at my
there, hey,
school.
you be a Scholastic Scholar. You know what I'm saying? Read them books, get you a free personal pan pizza. You feel me? Every time I'm in there.
Mm-hmm.
Pizza
Okay.
Hut.
Yes.
That's when Pizza Hut was popping in the '90s, and now Pizza Hut ain't worth
Ain't worth a
the.
damn. Ain't worth
No
a
fat
damn. And they still
pizza is
high too. It
good.
ain't even
Right. I think it's just look,
got
free
that
personal
rubbery
pan
ass
pizza.
crust.
See, R2C2. He know what's up. One
Yeah,
sentence each from the page in class. Oh, he's talking about reading the 100 book reader club. Yeah, see, it's a real deal, man. That's a real thing. So
They
that
that's the
never
hey,
real
that,
fooled
deal.
me. They
where the
know nothing about
Scholastic
that.
Scholars at? They need to have a Scholastic Scholars reunion. You know what I'm saying? Where them kids at? What you doing now?
Listen,
You
I read
probably a
whatever they told
realtor.
me to read, and that's it. I didn't go above and beyond. The fuck? I don't need extra credit.
John said he wasn't
Right.
doing all that. Hey, I was meant to ask y'all, bro. So yesterday, I was driving my daughter. He dropped her off at school. This one dude, like he had tats on, you know what I mean? And like he was dropping this, daughter or little niece or whatever. I don't know. But he had the tattoos and all that. But then he had a bonnet on his head. I'm like, and it made me, you know what made me think though, because I was gonna go out and say, what's up with this generation? Like, why are niggas wearing bonnets on their hair? But then I thought about it, right? I feel like every era generation of man have kind of worn something that was feminine. Because if y'all remember in the 2000s, we was motherfuckers wearing the beads on their braids. Remember that? They had the beads
The
on their
no,
braids.
seashell.
You remember that,
The
bro? Looking like
seashell.
Venus and Serena
that was
Williams.
a hood trend though. That's like hood vibes though. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do the hood like that. You know what
He
I'm saying?
said niggas had barrettes. They had
Niggas had
They
barrettes.
barrettes
really
in the
had, yeah. No, it was
90s.
bad. It was bad. Yeah, it was bad
In the
for sure.
90s,
What's
remember
good?
they
What up,
you had the
pops? What up,
barrettes and the
pops?
balls on the bottom?
The
But then you go back even
seashells.
further than that. You go back to like Isley Brothers time. Look at
Niggas
the
was
Isley
wearing
Brothers cover.
blouses.
Huh?
They were wearing blouses.
Blouses.
Niggas
Like
were wearing
silk
blouses.
blouses, bell bottoms, cut off shirts, midriffs.
Yeah,
I'm like,
but they
whoa.
was doing all that, but they had a wife and kid.
And they would shoot you.
So now we done, we
King.
got this, we got all of the like tats don't mean nothing no more. I've been looking at that a lot too. Like you get now it's like really like cultural appropriation. Like you'll see somebody that like what do they say? Like I hear my people, but I don't see my people, right? So you'll
Right,
have
right,
like,
right.
so it's like one of those things. Everybody's like it may not make sense. Like the tattoos could be a freaking school teacher. Like she just loved tats, right? Like, and it's just like
Right.
she's appropriating tattoo culture now. You got some people appropriating black culture in their life, and that's their whole
Wait, what are
makeup.
we
That's
talking?
their whole.
Wait, where are we going with this? What are we going with this? What do you mean?
We went there. Oh, men wearing. Oh yeah, because it's an appropriation. It's an appropriation, right? So like somebody wearing tats don't necessarily mean like what he's saying. What you think it should mean may not necessarily mean what it mean because that person is just appropriating tattoo culture. This person is just appropriating, whatever else they're doing, and it may not match up with what you visibly should. Like, oh man, this don't make
But so
sense.
you
But
said men are appropriating like
Women culture.
femininity,
yeah,
women
yeah,
culture, or
yeah.
are they actually protecting their hair?
No, in that way, like I can see that I can see that you're protecting your hair, but you're also that's a feminine product. You know what I mean? Like if you had a purse on,
Hold on. You know what? It may not. Actually, did you know that purses were first designed for men?
it don't matter. We're talking about right now what we're our
Don't
culture
matter.
right now. It don't
He
matter.
said don't
'Cause what
matter.
matters is
It
what you
don't
think right
matter.
now, not how it started. You know what I'm saying? What
Purses were
matters is
designed
the
for
the
men.
people.
Because
He
they
Yeah,
said
don't
it
know
hundred
what's
don't
percent.
what's up in
matter.
their pocket.
It don't matter
And
because
it's
it
not
what
a
matters.
purse, it's a satchel.
Yeah, right. It don't, all that matters is what you think right now.
He
Randy, is
said
that you, cuz? Shit, I mean,
that. Oh my god.
so that
That's
yes, that's
crazy.
how I look at it. Because I see a lot of that. You know what I mean? Like you'll see a dude just like say one of the dudes that do one of them model makeover shows or whatever, right? It's a gay dude, super tatted up, head to toe, all the way to his wrist, super feminine. But if you look at this person, you'll be like, this dude is crazy, dangerous, prison, something. Like I'll be like, damn, I'm gonna walk the other way from this dude. But his attitude and who he is completely opposite of what you would
But
expect.
I wouldn't count that man out because you know the environment that he grew up in has made him do what he's done. So that's why he's got all those
I
tattoos
just
and stuff like that. So
But I don't
I feel
believe that
like
though. I think
Well,
people you can go get a tattoo right now and it don't mean nothing. You know what I mean? You don't got to be a part of
whoa.
nothing. You don't have to be associated with anything, and you could be tatted from head to toe. But
Mm.
before
that's
that
true.
meant something. You
That's
know,
But
true.
like
look,
all
oh,
right,
go ahead real quick in the comments. Check out some of these comments. R2C2 said used to be tattoo sleeves or necks because you already filled up with tattoos. Now these youngest got only arms and necks to show out. True. Pops, my dad, I'm that
Facts.
love said too many men think they're bad bitches.
yeah. See, trying to
That's
be
not
cute.
wrong.
Don't be
He's
trying
not
to be
wrong.
cute.
He's not wrong.
What's that? J Drew Dre underscore Drew said bonnets were also made for black women to keep their hair covered on slavery so that white men wouldn't find them attractive.
Damn it, man. Where'd that
I didn't
come
know
from?
that.
Pull that
I don't know.
article up.
I
Right.
never heard that, but I would have to dive into that.
Yeah,
But
that's
Facts.
see,
crazy. The
yeah,
bonnet got some real history. Shit.
yeah,
Listen.
yeah.
Hold on to that. Hold on to that one. We didn't need. I don't think we needed that one right now.
I think what's it called? What your pop said, like men think they're bad bitches. I think that's why a lot of women are mad at men right now.
You
A
think
lot of
Yeah,
so?
niggas think they bad bitches. A
Men
right.
think they
lot of
bad
niggas think they
bitches.
Date
bad
me.
bitches. They're like,
Do you
listen,
feel like? Do you feel like men think they bad bitches? Oh, she said J underscore Drew said it was a whole law made for it. Hey, look at that!
Damn.
Shout out J underscore. I think that's Druid, right? Druid. We
Yeah, yeah.
appreciate you
yeah,
for
Drew.
dropping that knowledge. So yeah, we gonna tap into that some more. Do y'all feel that like the men are like, do you feel as feminine or acting like a bad bitch, quote unquote, and men say they are the prize? You know, like some men are like, I'm the prize. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that
I don't
is
think
what? How do you feel about that?
I don't think it's like a bad thing for a guy to feel like he is the prize. I mean, like at the end of the day, he's gonna have to throw his life on the line for a woman.
Mm,
And usually most of the time, well, not nowadays. Most of the time, like back in the day, the guy was the one that's providing. But now women are actually making a lot of money, and they're making more than some of these dudes that's out here. So
right.
women are the prize as well. You know what I'm saying? I feel like both parties are the prize. Like you have to choose each other in order for it to work. Not
Yeah. But
like,
I think
oh,
the
you need
problem is
me
the
in order for it to
choosing.
work out.
Yeah, 100%.
You said the problem
Like
is in
men
choosing
now.
what?
No, I said the problem is the choosing, or like I think my take on it is I just think it's how people are raised. Like if a man is, if you got to like find who you are or grow into something and figure it out later, or you were raised by a man that says and shows you or you've seen it and you're like, this is what it is, this is how it's done. I'm gonna just grow develop myself. I'm gonna go to college, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do everything my dad told me to do and my parents told me to do and my family, and you're gonna go right into whatever that lineage is or whatever they want you or however you were raised, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's to me that's what's most important. I think that's what people end up doing, and because we have so many people not being raised by men, is that now we're seeing that's what women do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the only thing I can equate it to, is because
But I
men
do
raised
feel
by
like
men are gonna do what men do. Men that are raised by women are gonna kind of do what women do. Or maybe it's 50-50. I know I'm a man in this relationship, but at the same time, I have a lot of these traits and I was raised by a woman. So inherently, you're gonna have, we don't know what that looks like. I don't know what that psychologically looks like, but look what we're seeing. The data shows it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I do feel like men are a lot more catty. We're a lot more catty these days.
You
Caddy,
We
like
do?
what? Like on
it's
some
just
slick
like
shit.
always mouthing,
Oh,
slick
mouthy,
shit.
yeah,
Always
like yeah,
Yeah,
that's not, yeah, and that's not a
for
vibe.
what?
That's not a vibe, yeah.
all these dudes that creating podcasts just talking, running their
Yeah,
mouth,
just like
like
talking about nothing.
like
Like, what are we
us, like just
doing?
talking and
Like, what are these niggas doing? You
Like,
old
what are
ass
we just on
niggas.
here talking right?
we're here running our mouths, talking. You need to just catch
Literally,
us.
Running our
literally.
mouth on a
We in
Thursday
here. Shut it
afternoon
down.
for what?
Shut it down. Right. Should be at
No,
work. Should be at
no.
somebody's job, raising some kids.
Noah
Yeah.
said, what'd he say? He said, next
Unless you move
episode, y'all
on,
gonna wear
hilarious.
bonnets for the vibes now. And ain't nobody, I ain't got no hair, so I ain't got shit to
Listen,
protect up
I'm
here.
not about to wear no damn bonnet. Mm-mm.
Yeah, some of those things you just got to draw the line somewhere. I think you know what I mean. Like some of this, I'm not wearing no halter top. I'm not wearing no. You know what I'm saying? Like dudes be wearing some of these clothing items where I'm like, there's no way. Like there's no way. You got to draw a line somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
I remember when I was in college and I had my boy. He's from Harlem. My man used to wear the tightest pants, bro. The
I
tightest
guess
pants
not doing it.
with freaking the Prada shoes and like a tight hoodie. And I was like, what are you doing? He said, nah, it's Harlem. This is what Harlem niggas dress like. And I'm like, but like you look like you about to have a yeast infection. Like, why are you wearing these tight ass
That ain't
pants?
it.
Yeah. Yeah, I never got
Like,
into the
what is
tight
you
pants thing.
doing?
I never got into that whole. That was just not it for me, bro. Like one, I got big quads, but even if I didn't, like I need my shit to breathe. Like
Pause.
you walk,
Nigga, Rich walk around look like Johnny Bravo.
Right.
yeah, you walking
Pause.
around with
That look crazy.
just your legs not breathing. Like you can, like you know what I mean. Your phone ring, I can see your ID through your pocket. Who calling you? Like,
Hey, your
bruh,
phone. Hey, your phone light on. Hey,
hey,
your
your
phone
phone
light
light
on,
on,
bro.
bruh. Hey, your girl calling you. Shanisha calling you right
Hey,
now.
your girl, not the name on the phone. Hey, Shanice calling
Yeah, I
you.
can see it. Tight ass pants, boy. I can my hands too big for one. I can imagine going in little
Hey,
tight ass pockets,
Oh
my big
my
ass hands.
hey, I
god,
need some coins for this parking. Let me get
that
them
is
50 cents I see
funny.
right there. Let me get them 2 quarters you got in there real quick. Appreciate it.
Like,
Appreciate it.
nigga, I see you got. I know you got
I
change,
know you
dog. I
got
see it
that.
right
Right.
here.
We need
I
coins for
know you
parking, bro.
got
You the
it.
only one with coins in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do we
Oh
know?
my
But
god.
real quick to get my 2 cents on that, or men acting like bad bitches. I think anything perceived by women or men as men not being masculine is kind of like a bad bitch thing, right? Like I saw this one girl like, "What you mean?" She's like, "Y'all sound like some bitches talking about you're the prize or whatever." And I'm like, I think some
Wait,
guys can't feel
they
like
said
that.
that? Who said that?
It was on Twitter a while back. This is a huge debate going on about that shit,
Oh
right?
yeah, yeah. Oh, because of the Olympian and her man. She
I
was
I, I
like,
believe
Yeah.
because of
Biles. Yeah.
Simone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was just that whole thing, and I was just like, it's okay for men to feel that way because you know, I think men have wised up to the point to where it's like, yeah, women are making money, women are providing. There's like some boss, you know what I'm saying? There's some boss chicks out there nowadays, right? And the man to be like, yo, like what do you bring to the table too? It can't just be your looks and you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
nobody looking for that trophy thing no more unless you really, really got it like that. But even then, if you got it like that, it's like it kind of still has to be an equal exchange, not necessarily finances, but energy. You get what
Yeah.
I'm
hmm
saying? To where
Yeah.
it's like, and dude, I think like dudes can be choosy in that moment and not be considered like, oh, he acting like he stuck up or he acting like he want to be taken. I'm like, yeah, why dudes can't want to be taken care of? Because we the last ones to be like to take care of us, right? We got to figure it out. Just do it. You know what I mean? Because we're not allowed to be like in our feelings, and our emotions, our shit hard. Hey,
which
nigga.
I think is crazy because a lot of the time that women are asking the men to open up and share and like so they could help. So you want to feel like you're safe enough to express yourself as a man. So you want to find a partner that you can do that with. And most of the times, a lot of these women out here are not that type of person where you can actually open up to them and like
Hell
really
no.
let them know how you feel.
Hell
Because
no.
sometimes they'll turn around and just use that thing that you told them in confidence and try to embarrass you with it. So
Yeah. To me, I feel like those are the wrong partners, you know. That's where I go back to choosing again. And it's like, are you choosing are you a masculine man? A masculine man? Do you want, you're gonna go out and
what is a
choose that
masculine man?
I don't
uh
know.
You said a couple times like what is a masculine man?
I would just say like, just that the alpha male is whatever we think it is. You know what I mean? If like say we're all individual men, we
Mhm.
all alphas, right? But it's like you may want and need and have different you have different needs and you want to live your life a certain way. Now we're into that. it's not just so basic and black and white, like, oh, I'll cook my meals and take care of the kids. Like, it ain't that basic anymore. It's more, you working, I'm an entrepreneur, like, uh, what does the money situation look like? How much are you contributing? How much is she contributing? Are you paying everything and saying, hey, I'm going to create this space for you to grow and have everything, some men are doing that. You know what I mean? Like, how is that? Like, and so even with that, some women may not want that and they may want something else. So they're not going to be happy. You may want something that she's not giving you, so you're not going to be happy. So it's really about choosing the right scenario for you. Hey, this is who I am. This is what I got. This is what I'm doing. Is that something that can we vibe with that? No? All right, let me find somebody who I can really do this with. If
Right.
I can't do everything, it's like, I think that's what we have so much of this confusion these days, because it's like, it ain't that black and white, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody have different careers, everybody got different paths, everybody, you know what I mean? And actually what it takes to live out here right now, it just ain't 1955. Like, this shit
No.
it's a different game, you know what I mean? So it's like, and what are we doing? How much, how are we pursuing our goals? And then who are we looking for? Are we looking for a support role, or are we looking for somebody to make money with us? Or are we looking for somebody to, you know what I mean? Like, what are we really looking for?
I feel like,
And
look,
that's
I think relationships are a give and pull, like give and take. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta give, you gotta take. You guys, not everybody's gonna be 50-50 at the end of the day.
right.
And you guys have to find like common ground, so therefore it could feel like what they call you both are getting what you want in your
Yeah.
relationship. You know what I'm saying? So like that is a must. And then like R2 C2 said traditionally masculinity is
Is
masculinity,
now
which is now toxic.
traditional masculinity. Yeah, like, what people would, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, what is that now? Like, because it's now toxic, so now we can't be all we want to be and can't. You know what I mean? Like, what does that mean? Like, what is that?
Druid
If
got
we
it
in
on the
that
head.
narrative, right, right,
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Because you don't want
Like,
to feel like you're being taken advantage of in your relationship.
right.
no, on both sides, nobody want to feel like they've been taken.
Exactly.
As far as like men opening up in a relationship, I think that's something that has to kind of be set early. You know what I mean? Into the
Mm-hmm.
relationship, because once you go around like Mr. Macho, and you always viewed as such, this woman views you for that. So some women don't like to hear men complain. You know what I mean? Some
That's
women don't
facts.
like to
that's
hear.
and that's a
It's the
part of
truth, bro. Sometimes it's a
masculine,
turn off. They like,
toxin.
what you mean?
That's
What
a
you
part of
crying
it.
for? What you
Right, right,
you know what I mean? And it's like, yo, we human too. Like we gotta, we bear a lot of shit,
right,
And
right.
but like I said, it has to be established early within a relationship. You had to be like vulnerable with her to let you know your feelings. But if I don't cry, I don't feel no emotion, I'm this, that, and the third. So when shit do hit you to the point where you breaking down and you need somebody to talk to about your feelings, she not gonna really, you know what I mean? She not gonna be like privy to that. She like, what
She's
the
not gonna
fuck,
be able to
man?
help
Like,
you out with that.
yeah, this not. I don't know, bro. I ain't seen this side of you. I don't. This ain't
I
what
don't
I'm
know how
here
to
for.
react to that.
Man,
Yeah,
I think,
I
I
don't.
think we're getting the opposite end of it too, is the expectation of the toxic masculinity as well. What do people expect from that type of person, or that type of, I'm being this, right? Like, oh, I'm this guy and I'm doing all this stuff. So then now what do people expect from me, right? Like, it's like you
Mhm.
said, don't cry. You know what I
Right,
mean? Like, I ain't paying no bills. I ain't doing this. I ain't, a lot of stuff I'm not doing because you said you're doing it. So
right,
when I gotta pay a bill, I'm out because I'm not paying no bill. You said I didn't have to pay no bills. You said I didn't have to take
Mm-hmm.
out the trash. You said I didn't have
hmm
to do this. You said, so I ain't doing none of that. And then now I
yes,
think that women are getting dropped off because the toxic side, the other side of it is now, they think that no matter what they do, they should be accepted. No matter what they do, you should love me. No matter what I do, no matter how much I bring to the table, which is the biggest argument right now. No matter what
hmm
I bring to the table, oh, I bring this, I bring pussy, oh, I bring this, I bring whatever, right? And it's like, that ain't enough no more. So now they're upset because, oh, well, you're supposed to be a toxic man and just accept me and take me and just choose me just because. That's the other side of it that people don't want to talk about, is women think that it's like, choose me, and no matter what I do, just because I'm pretty, just because I'm whatever, just because you like me, no matter, I don't have to do anything. You just need to choose me and take care of me, and that's it. And I think
Any
that's what people
any female, any woman. I hate the word. I said female. Like, no, any woman that feels like that she ain't got to do nothing in the relationship is not the one you need to be fucking with,
Yeah, and that's a
because
lot of women are like
that
that.
that is more of a liability. That is a
but
that
Right.
But you know
That
what?
is a
Those type of
problem.
women who feel like they don't have to do anything in relationship, those women and those men who don't require their woman to do anything in relationship because they're gonna take care of everything. Those two are usually for each other. You get what I'm saying? But the
Mm-hmm.
problem comes is listen, like the man we say, you know, you were masking in the beginning, you were masking your emotions, you didn't open up to me. The problem with the woman who dates a man like that is the minute he start fucking up and then she catching on to it, she gonna be like, oh, what you doing this and that? He like, hey, shut the fuck up because I take care of everything. You get
That's
what I'm
it. And,
saying?
that, and a lot of
I'm
that
providing
happens,
your
right?
livelihood. I take care of everything.
I
Don't
don't
worry
want to
about
hear
what the
shit.
fuck I'm doing. You fed, you got
Right.
a roof over your head, you got clothes, you got a nice car. Don't ever question what I'm doing. And I see that a lot to where a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
men, yeah, they use that, but it's like it's a manipulation, but it's also a tool. You know what I mean? That they use to you know control their partner. Like I take care of you. And that's why I tell women. Make sure I tell my daughter too, even my wife. Like don't ever get to the point to where you entirely depend on one anybody, but two a man. Like don't ever be with a man you entirely depend on them. You get what I'm saying? Because when you depend on somebody, they have control over you. They know, and because you like, I can't do nothing on
That
my own
part.
because they take they take, so then they will use that against you so you know what I mean to control every narrative, and that shit is
But now,
bullshit in my
now, is
opinion.
there now? And I feel like there are also scenarios in that, what you just mentioned, that's actually the happiest, most loving relationships that people have been in, right? When
For
they
sure,
did
for sure,
trust a man and they did take care of him and they did
absolutely.
do all the things that they said, and when she failed, he picked her up. When he failed, she picked him up, whatever, right? And I think that is the most loving relationship you can be in.
Mhm,
But you have to truly, it's about trust. If you don't truly,
mhm,
if that person does you wrong at any point in time, that's why it's so finite. You know what I'm saying? You got
mhm,
to do that shit for your whole life, forever, for infinity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you got to just not do nothing wrong, not make her feel bad, not make her feel any type of way, take care of everything, and really,
But that
really
that
hold her down. You know what I'm saying?
that's a dream because like you're gonna
That
get on
that's
each
what
other's
that's what
nerves.
that's what we're looking for.
No, but the thing is though, that's a false thing to look for. It's not real.
But it's out
mhm.
there though. But
It's
it's real.
not
People do
real.
that.
It's not.
People do that
It's
a lot,
not out
bro.
there. They're lying
It's
to
out
you.
there. People do that
it's
a lot, bro. I'm
it's
telling
a
you.
charade. Like that is not
So you
What
real.
is
think?
the
So
Like
you
charade?
think it's what
What
is
is the
the
charade?
charade? Right.
the where you're constantly happy and everything is peachy keen and
Oh,
everybody's
Oh, not
always doing
like that. No, no,
not
that.
not
like
Like
like that.
that.
I'm just
that's
saying.
not
I'm just saying
real.
the sense of a woman fully taking care of a man, and she's fully dependent on that man to take care of her life and bills, and like there's a lot of those situations out there,
Yeah,
and those and a lot of happy marriages and big families and successful family, and all of that, and it's all depending on what this man is doing. But that takes
true.
that like we need to give us the cloud, like give us the. But see what I'm saying? It's always taught, and it's not common because you have to be taught how to do these things. If you don't have the damn teacher, how you going you know what I'm saying? Like how you going to teach a class down the line?
You're saying that the happiest relationship is when the woman is solely dependent on whatever the man is doing.
No, no,
No,
just in
that
the
not.
sense of they're married and she's the essentially he's taking care of her. You know what I mean? Like she's not really bringing in no money. She's not paying the mortgage. She's not paying any of the bills. She don't buy the cars. Like that part of it. You know what I mean? That part of life. Like that part of life is on him. And maybe she's a homemaker. Maybe she's really a great mom. Maybe she's really doing the other things that typically you will see that in those scenarios, right? Like all you got to do is
Mhm.
really focus down and be a homemaker. Now you
Mhm.
could do all the home stuff. Now you could decorate. Now you can buy, whatever, all this kind of stuff.
True, but
Right.
I hear that, but like that's not women these days. Women don't
No,
want to
no, no, it's
leave the
not.
house all
They
day.
want to work. They want to make their own
They
money,
want to
which is
work.
which is fine. Right, which is
They
fine.
want
But
to
it's like,
explore their own
we still
endeavors,
need
things of that
we
nature.
still need wives too. Like
But
a
I think
husband is always going to be a husband, a provider out there working, bringing in the money. A wife has changed because we still as men we still need wives. We still need that woman at home. We
right.
still need that comfort. We still need that whatever they provide for us as men. We still need that, and a lot of that is being stripped away through the independence of making your own money and going out there and building your own business and doing all
But
that.
I actually enjoy that. The reason why I enjoy it is because while you out of the house, it gives you a time as a man to reprieve, like to just be
Yeah,
in
but
your
you're
own
in
thoughts.
too. You're not out all day working. You're in, so your
True,
situation is different, right?
True, but like even
But
if she's working and I'm working, or if we're switching off on certain things, like I'm in the crib hand holding the crib down, or I'm at work and she's holding the crib down, or we're both at work, and vice versa. Like it gives you a level of like duty, and it also gives you a level of peace, especially if you're home and she's gone to do her own thing. It's like
Hmm.
you have that time to like really just kind of like calculate and think. Because other than that, like you guys are in each other's face all day long. It goes from work to each other's face to then go back to work. It's just when
I
are you
think
gonna get a reprieve?
I
Yeah.
think
Or
too.
the
I think
typical, I mean, what about the typical two working parents? I think that's the main thing.
a lot of the problem that we do a lot of time because of social media. I think we generalize way too often. You know what I mean? We say, women don't like to do that. Our men don't like. I know some women do. You know what I mean? Some men do. You get what I'm saying? It's not a one size kind of fit all situation for everybody, obviously. And I think like John was saying, some women want to get out there and be working. Some women are actually just okay staying home and running errands all day and
That's
having their
true.
Hmm.
man. You know what I mean? Because I know a few. You get what I'm saying? So
I
Right.
know a few
you know,
too.
so
Yeah.
it's
Right.
it's, it's not like one. Unfortunately, it is. I don't say unfortunately not one size fit all, but I think I stopped looking at it to help me gain perspectives and like not being on some judgy shit. Like I just stopped trying to generalize shit. You know what I mean? And generalize everybody. If it okay, everybody fit in this boxes. In some relationships, whatever work for you, work for you. Like me and my wife, like the people go crazy. Like they think like, oh, the 50-50 thing is absurd and this and that. I'm like, my wife share bank accounts. You know what I mean? We share credits and all that. I'm like, so what's mine is, you know what I mean? And I don't believe in that. Oh, what's mine is hers and what's hers is hers. Like, whoa, 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 whoa. I don't believe in that. But me and my wife, we do like pay for everything. Like we split everything. Like, and it's not even say split because some months I make more, some months she make. I don't know, but it's there. It's
Hmm.
there. You know what I mean? That works for us. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah, and there's so many different scenarios. Even with that, I think now every single person has their own idea about that, about what they want to do, how they want to
Mhm.
live, the vacations they want to take, how they want to
And I
work,
think
all of that, right?
and I think a lot of people what they need to do is when they're finding a partner is to have those conversations beforehand before they
Hmm.
get to meet
Absolutely.
and
Yeah.
to figure out stuff out. And then Joseph and on YouTube said what's it called? Let's be clear about how much work being a stay-at-home parent is. It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
It's
It's a
a
Yeah.
lot. It's
lot
a
of
lot
work.
of work. It's a lot
Yeah.
of work. It's a lot
It's
of
a
work.
lot of work. I think
Right.
I got a taste of that when we had our house in Temecula and I was going to school at night and working at night and I would be home with the kids. You know what I mean? I had to cook, you know what I mean, clean, get them ready, bedtime. And I'm like, I gotta respect people because there is no I'm gonna clock out for 30 minutes. There is no, you know what I mean? To
Hmm.
stay at home, that shit is around the clock, bro. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna take care of it. And you ain't got nobody
Man,
to complain to because ain't no
Yeah.
HR.
You're doing the whole
So
thing, cooking, cleaning, your work, whatever you got to do,
yeah,
house or whatever. You know what I mean? It
yeah,
is a
then I
lot.
at
was
the end of the day,
Shout out
it
for that
got
comment too. Shout out to the
facts.
parents. That was fire.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
because
then
at
at the
the
end
end
of
of
the
the
day,
day,
and
the
then
stuff
I
got to get
also me
done.
being a stay-at-home parent, I was getting sexually harassed by my wife constantly. And I couldn't report. I
So,
could report her to nobody.
like I got a case on my hands. I'm telling y'all right now.
Oh man, that's facts. That is a fact. Let me see what else we got in the comments. The comments is going off on
Right.
Instagram and YouTube today.
They say, look,
Uh,
somebody said, is Jada said 169K, 10 views max is crazy. Crazy work, right? But you know what? I'm starting to realize with social media, I hate to say it, y'all. I don't say I guess I hate to say it, but I feel like this shit is kind of dwindling down, if you will, because I feel like we're getting like, I think we're getting tired of it, bro. At least I am. I know a few people
Oversaturated.
just oversaturated, like continuous marketing nonstop towards like we could be talking about something right now. Go look it up on our phone or Instagram or you what that shit pops up. You like, bro, like a item or something like that. Like that shit pops up, and I feel like nowadays I knew this shit was cooked, bro. I knew social media was cooked when I saw motherfuckers in like videos that other people made, and they like this at the bottom screen just pointing and laughing and shaking their head. and this shit got like 100,000 views. I'm like, bro, you didn't even contribute to the video.
Cooked.
Like, I knew this
Nothing.
shit was
The
cooked then.
repost, yeah, the repost game cooked it really. Like repost, reshare, all
Listen,
like, oh, it's done. Don't make your own content.
social media is on a decline, but at the same time, it's like social media is a thing that gets people to see, and like the only way to like reach the audience, like Jada talking about, only way to reach the audience is to unlock it through advertisement. That is the
Right.
only way to unlock your page and unlock the views is by advertising your page, like crazy. That is,
Yeah.
and that's messed up because before, back in the day, you could just put a video up and you would be able to find your audience. Now, in order for you to find your audience, you got to start put some money behind it
You gotta
to
put
market
money
it to like people to check it out.
because
Yeah. And the
essentially
brand,
that's
but
what.
you
Go
gotta
ahead.
yeah, go. I was just saying this. What you said about the brand too. I just seen something on that the other day. Like, you got to build the brand first. You could put all that marketing. You could marketing and branding is different, right? So your brand, once we have this Unc Nation brand built up, and we put marketing behind it, then that's where people know us. They know where to go. They know where to find us. They know where to look at our content, and they're very familiar with our name. Our brand, I feel like, is already we have a presence, and we're just building this thing up. So. It takes some time.
They do, and but
Mm.
I think essentially, places like Instagram, Facebook, you or Meta, same thing, right? But they want you to, again, they want everybody to quote unquote be a brand, right? Because the brand, like you said, has to pay for advertisement, has to market themselves. So essentially, like John said, okay, you trying to build this, we're not just gonna show it to people for free. Spend that money with us because that's exactly what the brands are doing. You scroll every few posts, it's a sponsored ad or something. Somebody promote some shit to you. So that's how they turn this out too. Like, oh yeah, we're not gonna show you shit like that. But if you pay for it, you can be seen. And it's now they don't make the content like we talked about before. They do not make the content. Instagram, Facebook don't make any original content. We the creators make the original content, and then they just pay. You know what I mean? Because we got eyes already, so they pay for the advertisement. You know what I mean? Oh, you want to pay to market your shit? Okay, bet. And that's just the fucking game that we're in right now.
Mm. Basically, point of the story is this shit don't move without us, and the only way for
Yeah.
it to work, is for you people who are watching to share it, and not just like if you're consuming the content, which is great. We love that you're consuming the content, but we also need you to be warriors as well and share the pieces of content that you find interesting and that you love, and that way, what's it called, we could build without actually having to um, pay to play is basically what they're trying to force us to do.
Yeah. But Ron made a great point. He said content creators is a stretch these days. They all just putting out as many videos as possible, quantity over quality. Ain't no one doing rich high C videos. I appreciate you, Cass.
That's
But
true.
no, like no, I definitely get that. And Jean, back to what Jean was saying is like we looking for y'all to share, you know what I mean, to do the followers and viewers to do their due diligence or whatever, and like to help us also market this brand that we're creating. But I got a question for y'all. Do you ever feel like you said, I got 169,000 views. Sometimes I get low views, I get low likes or whatever. And this one girl was like, she went on Threads and she was like, I'm done with people just watching my stuff. Like how I get, 5,000 views, but only like 40 some likes or whatever. And then I commented, well, I guess she didn't appreciate it. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, we gotta stop thinking. We gotta stop thinking everybody is a hater because they're not watching or like liking our shit just because they view it. Like, do you like everything you view on social media?
No.
No one does. So
Right.
why do you feel like, you know what I mean? Because they viewed it, they got it. Maybe they didn't fucking like it, and it was just a
Because it's
view.
because it's your shit, it's your store. When you
Let me
looking
tell you
at
something.
when you walk watching all these people walk past your store and not walk in, and you start feeling some type of way. But that's your own. You know what I'm saying? Like
Come
that's
on,
how
you
that's.
motherfucker, come on
Man, come
in.
on, come in, man. Y'all walking back, come in, man. What the fuck, man? Hey. Yeah, like,
you
but
know, you
that
know different than the nigga that's sitting outside the store throwing that sign.
Right, yeah, right. Essentially, that's all that is. That's all that is, right? I got a storefront. I got an open sign, and I'm thinking, and I'm in the mall, or
Also,
hella people are in the
I
mall.
think
People should be coming in here. Like it don't work like that.
I think
Mm.
Kev on stage and like said something up to like the fact that people are just scrolling. They're
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
scrolling, and then that's counted as a view. Like people
Hmm.
just be scrolling, and they don't even double tap. They just scroll, 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 scroll. They're just in this little mindless bubble of
Mm.
just looking at content. So sometimes you're getting views, but they're not actually really engaging with the content because they're not actually watching your content. They don't even see it for real. So that's why you have all these influencers and content creators like, you gotta get a hook. The hook is important. Like I can't stand those people on TikTok and Instagram. It's like, look, the hook. It's all about the hook. How are you
it's
doing?
all.
I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like,
Well, that's a
just post your
content
shit and
piece.
move on.
That's a
Like, it's
content
so
piece for
annoying.
him too, and shit.
Like,
Like you
it's
trying to
so
sell.
Right.
annoying.
He trying to sell the hook with his hook. You see what I'm
Exactly.
Right.
saying?
And then he'll be
Like,
like, he'll be like, but you see what I did there? I hooked you. And now you're at the end of the video. Now
Ah,
try it yourself. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
slap yourself.
right. But I
Oh
think the
god.
fucked up thing with social media is that everyone just like we said, they just kind of clamor to the fame or popularity, but of it. But I'm just like, to what avail? Like to what point though? Like what's the end game? Do you want to be popular? Like
And
why
then it's the
though?
voiceovers right now too. It's like really like when looking at that comment, I was like, yeah, most of the people making the most money or like Facebook and all that, they're just doing voiceover content.
You
Yeah.
know what
That
they're
ain't
doing
original.
though?
Right.
They're aggregating content to their Instagram, their Facebook page. So what I realized recently, and I've been like looking into it, trying to figure out how it works. Because like I'll get like freaking a couple dollars off of Facebook. And I'm like,
Mm.
where is this money coming from? Like, where is it coming from? What is causing it to get this money? And it comes from like people aggregating, and I'm looking at other people's page. They're aggregating content from other people's page on their page, and since people are viewing it on their page, they're getting money from it.
Mm.
So, and all they're doing is slapping their label on it, their little label on it, and then posting it, and then it's Facebook is rewarding them with funds. Like I'm watching some people's page. Like I was talking to a friend the other day, he's making about $10,000 a month off of Facebook from posting videos. And it's not like videos he's making net new. It's all old videos and also videos that he's sharing from other people that he found funny and doing like a little comment on it, kind of like what Rich was saying. When you're doing this, like they're making tens of $20,000 on those videos, just reposting other people's shit.
Mm.
And like we have gone so far from like creating our own that we're now just like doing the low lift and just doing what we saw other people doing in the first place.
Mm.
So, in order for us to make money, and the way I think the best way is, as of right now, is for us to have like a Patreon or have a page where people who are viewing and watching to contribute and keep us here doing this and being consistent in those posts, which is why I started my Patreon for my next series, Living Practical. So therefore, I'm not worried about going to the studio to like produce my show. I can produce it with the community that already supports me.
Yeah.
Right. No,
Yeah.
that makes sense. I think there's still a lot of people that will pay and will view and like we think, because we're on here and we see a lot of it that everybody's on here and everybody's making content, but it's everybody's not. So it's
No, it's
like
not. It's not.
right,
I think
right.
that's once again generalizing too, because when I tell people,
Yep.
I want to do a podcast, and they're like, everybody got a podcast. I'm like,
Right. No, everybody
name
don't
me 10
actually.
people you know personally that have a podcast. They can't do it.
Right.
I'm like, well,
Right.
fuck, if you can't name me 10 out of everybody, does everybody have a fucking podcast?
Right.
Oh, what is
You get
going
what I'm
on in the
saying?
comments? Hold on.
It's
I
going
see somebody
crazy.
going off. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Pause me now. Every night with strippers, you dirty dick bitch. What's going on? You're a
Wow.
liability. You better say your prayers before you eat your food. Relish your head, dyke bitch. What the fuck is going on here?
I have no
What are
idea.
we talking about?
and I got a hard stop at 2 o'clock. We're pretty much right now.
Yep.
Cheating now. What is happening in the comments?
All right.
This person, Ruby, is upset with Cameron. What is going on?
Oh, I was gonna say too earlier. This is kind of like when she said however many views. But I mean, we're creating this content on YouTube, so check
Right.
us out on YouTube for sure.
Oh yeah.
Instagram is kind of like a story because it's live. Like we're not really saving this whole
Oh, spam.
live
Okay.
on Instagram, and you're getting clips on Instagram. So check out the full form on YouTube. That's where the
Yes.
whole, long form
Yeah.
content. Instagram,
Yeah.
we're pretty much posting shorts and just trying to interact and engage with the people. But for the most part, our long form content is on YouTube. So that's where we're
Yeah.
building that up. Yeah.
I don't even feel some way about it saying that's why I called out. Some people like, oh, you got 169,000. You only got this. You know what I mean? Like you ain't doing no type of and I'm just like, people say that and I'm like, how many followers you got? Like how many times you went viral? Like, but how many times I went viral? How many followers? Like it don't matter. Like it don't
Right.
mean
Right.
nothing. You know what I
At the end of
mean?
the
Like it's
day, right.
everybody is feeling,
It
you know what I mean? Like
doesn't
somebody because they
matter.
had the numbers.
You know how crazy it is. Like people are now paying for the blue check.
Yeah, oh
Yeah.
They're paying for the blue check. The blue
I
check
paid for it.
is free.
I
Like
paid for it.
you pay for it. Oof.
Yeah. Because I mean,
Oof.
it's just like a note of, like I don't want nothing to happen. So I'm looking at it as just like a security thing. When I paid for it, now my account is protected. I don't have to worry about losing my account or losing,
But
all that kind of stuff.
you hold on, Joe. You don't gotta pay for it. You could protect your account using a the two
The
verification.
authentication thing, yeah, I think
Yeah.
I'll do that too. But I mean, I wanted to check. I ain't gonna hold you. I
But as a
wanted to
Okay.
but as
check
a but
too.
as but
Yeah.
also as a but also as a business, when you do have a check, there are perks. Like Joe, the check he got, like it is perks. You know what I mean? When you do have that check, because you do get other more features than what like somebody without the check don't get. Because I do know that. So even
Yeah,
like
and
even
and
him
probably
go,
a little bit of marketing push too.
yeah, you
They
do
might
you
push
do
my content a little bit more and all that.
because
Hmm.
you get different insights and everything. You get
Yeah.
insights on shit like regular folks don't get
But
that.
you can get insights just by creating a business page.
Yeah, but I'm saying with the look, I get what Joe's saying because I know I watched this whole video when they first they took me to this um Instagram beta thing whatever, and I sat through and watched somebody do a live for like 30 minutes. But you do actually when they first came around, people buying blue checks, you actually do get some perks with a blue check that if you don't have it, and they were showing some of those perks. Even like
Yeah.
business to business, like how he can message somebody who has a blue check. If you don't, they won't even see that shit pop up at all even if you're a business, like, but he registered blue check, they will see it whether they reply to it or not. Now that's something entirely different.
Hey, you got to get that window under control. I'm hearing a whole nother uh environment out there. This bird is just all in our chat. The plane. I'm like, get that. I don't know where you at. You in the freaking mountains or something?
He in
Where you at?
nature. But Joe, we know you gotta go, man.
Yeah, I gotta go.
You got a
Listen,
heart
I'm at
out.
my hard
Yeah,
stop.
this was
All right.
this was a great episode once again, man. And how I personally feel it's the best to build your audience versus paying for it. Absolutely.
Yeah, I still do that too. So don't, you know what I mean? Keep
Yeah,
that, keep it.
don't pay for
It's still
nothing. Paying
great.
for your audience, paying for blue check is two different things. Like I
Yeah,
ain't
no,
never
I
paid for a
still
follower
build
in my life.
organically. Yeah. Yeah,
No.
I build organically. I do a lot of events. I shake a lot of hands. I meet a lot of people. So I definitely build organically more than anything else. But just shout out anybody. Hey, this whatever. It's a tactic. It's a strategy. You know what I mean? Get out there
Right,
and
right.
just make it happen. Make it happen.
Right, but
All right. Let me do it. You want me to keep this up, or how you want me to do it? You want me to just keep it up right now? Because
go
I'm about
ahead.
to dip.
You can roll out. We're gonna jump off here in a minute. Everybody say peace. Joe, I'll take you off,
Peace
bro.
to Joe.
All right.
See
Appreciate
All
you,
right,
y'all. Much
Joe.
Joe.
love.
Peace.
Unc Nation Live,
Love.
baby. Stay tuned.
Uh yeah. Um
Yeah.
but
I'm
anyway.
like, in a little bit, he's not gonna have to pay for that blue check. What's gonna happen is this page is gonna verify him, and he's not gonna have to do all that. He's gonna
Yeah.
be a certified personality.
Hey, I don't know, man. I don't I'm just over it all, bro. If honestly, I think I started this Unc Nation to keep a presence on social media because had you know what I mean, had I not, bro, I'm at that point where I'm honestly tired of social, bro. Like I get on there sometimes, I'm like, I don't want to be on this. And some days I know it sucks because being like internet personality, if you will, like I'm just like, bro, this shit sucks. Like, I don't care. It's
Go
like,
ahead.
I don't care. It's so it's draining sometimes.
No,
Some days
keep
I'm out.
no. Listen, keep speaking your truth, bro. What is it like that you really feel? Like, we'll do this for like another 20 minutes, but what is it that you feel about social media that you're like, you know what, I'm just completely checked out and out of it.
Because I feel like for one, it's what's that? T butter one. Yeah, it's definitely draining. I feel like one that, like I said before, we give so much energy right into social media, and social media doesn't really give us anything in return. You get what I'm saying? Social media don't give us any really thing tangible. But like we'll scroll and get lost in it. But then you really start to see it. It's like a cycle. It slowly but surely repeats itself, and then you just like, bro, what is this at some point? I think it's definitely desensitized us a lot because we see like school shootings or somebody getting shot on camera, and it's like we were never supposed to see shit like that, but we see it, and then we'll scroll up a video, somebody like doing a voiceover, like Joe said, making jokes, pet jokes or some shit, or somebody like me creating reenacting what my cat do in the house, and then somebody else got killed, and this person then it's like, oh, this person, and it's just like, yo, what the fuck is happening right now?
Yeah, I think what it is with social media, you got to start curating and stop
Yeah,
becoming a consumer of it.
yeah,
Like, if you're a consumer of social media, you're gonna get caught up in all that. If you're
hmm
looking for something specific when it comes to social media, like how to upgrade your business, how to getting ideas on how to shoot certain things, like that's what I'm typically using. And I also like keep it as a digital journal,
yeah,
a
for
digital
sure.
diary, a curated digital journal. But just like you, I am burnt out on social media. I think social media is really annoying. Is if it wasn't a part of our business, I probably wouldn't be involved with it as
Right,
much. But it's the easiest way to grow your audience and grow an audience that can support the content you create. And
right,
then you also are presenting a storefront for brands to partner with you,
right,
that you can go out and get that bag. So therefore, you're not solely relying on the fans and the audience that you've built to make your
right,
things that you need to do what you need to do. Other
right.
than that, if I didn't get any of that out of social media, then I probably would have checked out a long time ago.
Absolutely. Like once the truth is that's why I said we could do a season of this or whatever. And if we do decide to do a season, I think we do a few more episodes and take like, whether it be like 6 week break or two 8 week break, whatever. I don't know. But I think once that do happen, like I know I don't, but I'm like, bro, I'm even get tired of even hearing the same words, content, fucking insights, brand deals, marketing. Like, bro, I'm even
Listen,
tired of hearing that. Like, bro, I don't
I feel you. I feel
audience
you.
and engagements. Like, man,
The
shut the because
hook. What's your CTA?
man.
What KPIs are you watching and looking into? Like, what is this? Like, all right.
I'm just over it because I feel like everyone is doing it. Everyone's on social media. Everyone, quote unquote, like Ron says, a content creator. It's not about quality. It's just about quantity. How much can I put out to? Like one dude was like, dude said he put out fucking what's up, Camille? My brother Camille McFadden. I got to drop our episode I did with Camille, but he put out. He said somewhere like 30 or 40 videos a day or some shit like that. And I'm like, 30 or 40 videos a day. Like,
For
bro,
what?
why? Why? I don't even got in me to watch 30 or 40 videos a day. I don't fuck creating the content. I don't even got it to watch 30 or 40 videos in me, bro. You making man, come on, man. Camille,
So
my brother, what's good with you, man? That's my bro.
what type of content are you guys doing? Honestly, if you look at our personal page, I'm gonna say my personal page is really just lifestyle content, really.
Yeah.
Like, I'm an actor, I'm a producer. I also um, showcase some of my hobbies, which is boxing and playing video games. Um, and I share behind the scenes content of things I'm producing. That's what I do.
hmm Yeah,
Um,
yeah. And Ron said, make sure y'all have a clips channel to post the best clips from your lives and long forms. Hook the short form, no attention span followers. Yeah, we got that going
no,
on
we got that. We
Instagram.
got that. We
We
got that
got
going
that.
on
We got
too.
the long form on YouTube. But yeah, she said, T Butter said content can also be just you being you. Yeah, and that's kind of where I'm gotten
That's
to.
where
Like I
that's where we're at.
yeah, like I'll just post me like golfing or some shit. Or I'll just post me maybe talking to the camera. Like I don't know. Like I don't huh? I thought they fucking talking to me. I don't feel like everything has to be a production or whatever, but I feel like I've
It
gotten to the
doesn't need
point.
to be,
Yeah, I
bro.
feel like I got to the point to where like I'm just gonna post it for the sake of posting. Who rock with it? I'm not even care who rocking with it. I almost get to the point to where like I'm just want to share it, and if you like it, you like it. You know what I mean? And if you don't, you don't.
Yeah.
Like, you
What I
know.
want right now, what I want right now from Instagram is for Instagram to unlock the point where I could like rearrange my main page so
Mm,
people can see what I do and I can organize it.
yeah.
Cause it's like a bunch of if you go in the back thing, you're seeing it looks like a bunch of random content being put up. But
Mm.
there is a method of my madness is just not as succinct as I would love it to be.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel like I was worried about that at one point too. Like, oh, how did my page look and all that, and the third, and for a while, and I was just like, fuck it, because because I'm like, once again, and then my attitude is shitty about this. I know, but I'm like, once again, like, why does it have to look that way? For what? You know what I mean? For what intent and purposes am I having my page look a certain way? I couldn't
Well,
even tell you.
oh, I could tell you why.
You said for
Like
brands?
for brands, that's really what it is. It's for brands to be able to like look at your page and be like, all right, cool. I know how to like work in this funnel of what
Right,
I'm doing.
but that's to look at your page. But I didn't have fucking like we try to people come to me for brand deals, and they're like, right, I got like, over this one I had over 150 some thousand, right, and this was like a couple years ago, and now it's like to get a solid brand deal, you got to have like millions, right? Or
Which is stupid because like even if I have a million followers are not seeing my content every single day.
it's like
That's
three,
just
it's like 3% of that million.
it's like 3% of that. That's why it's the way I've been doing it. The way I've been able to get it done is I will reach out to the brand and show them the engagement metrics and like how many people engage with the content, and then show them like how many people converted from this to another page that I've created and show the crossover so I can like I clearly identify who are my super fans and who are my super supporters. So when things are going down, like I can guarantee these people will see it, and
Yeah,
if they like your product, they will be buying it.
that is
But you also got to figure out like what is important to the brand as far as like what they want as for their return. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Right. And I've done many versions of my brand, if you will. Like I did the whole thing when I took down my skits and I stopped doing skits and I only had me on carpets or doing interviews or you know what I mean, official podcasts, you will, or clips of work I've done, right? Nothing, right? Didn't reach anything. Then I had it to where like I'm more, brand friendly, if you will, using different brands, highlight different brands. You know what I mean? Should I use this and that? Reaching out to them, showing them like crazy. Because at one point, bro, my engagement was ridiculous. Like for my following and engagements I was getting, like that shit was crazy. And I'm reaching out to these brands and still nothing. But then I know somebody, what I mean, I was gonna say she's this white girl, whatever. Brands reaching out to her, and she got like 30,000 followers, and I'm like, and her engagement ain't really shit. But once again, it's all going to see people have to look at, does my brand fit you? And 9 out of 10, us being black men,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I mean? It's like, if it ain't like alcohol or maybe like some kicks, you feel me? Like I don't know, but a lot of people don't want their brand associated with black folks. Let's just be honest.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That is some of the issue when it comes
It
to like
is. It's not
getting
all of
brand
it. I'm not gonna
deals.
say it's all of it. So I do actually know some black folks on here obviously that get brand deals, but it is a part of it.
But yeah, I'll tell you right now, it's a lot of hoops going on when you're a black creator and you're looking for brands to connect with
Mm-hmm.
you. It's a lot of work
Mm-hmm.
leading up to it.
It
Because
is.
I think I told you a while ago where I was talking to a brand and they had two different prices for the different people that they were talking to. For one person who was a white guy, they offered him 750,000 for the year. For a black woman, they offered her 500,000, and they wouldn't budge on that.
And they didn't. They couldn't tell you why though.
And they're like, I found out the reason why. The reason why is because the person that was in charge of the budget liked the white guy, did not really care about the black girl. And I was like, that's crazy. Like, because the black girl was more of a cultural icon
Mm-hmm.
than the white dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was like, really?
Yeah. And that's why I've gotten to the point to where like get that personality back to where like this is the point like fucking Unc Nation the point it's a place I can be myself like and be me and I'm be like yo I'm tired of and I think this industry that we're in is good for having people morph into something you know what I mean to receive something else from somewhere else right and it's just like I don't want to. You can lose yourself in this shit and like stop being who you are. But it's like if you only fuck with me because I'm not who I'm actually am, then I'm selling out in a sense. That for me personally, I'm like, bro, I just want to be me. And I don't want to have to look a certain way because it's cookie cutter. Like then go get that if that's what you want. If you want that, list people who out there who fits that. But it's like I can't be me and still be successful in this fucking industry. Like then
Mm.
you know what I'm
But the thing is,
saying?
though, the whole thing is you with us and with the people and what social media is supposed to be. It's supposed to try to get you to the real you. If you're constantly just doing what everybody else is doing, then there is no reason for doing anything. I think with the call, you getting to a place where you're at right now, where you feel like I'm just gonna be me, I'm just gonna do me. Um, that is kind of liberating and freeing
Yeah, it is.
because too many people are trying to fit into a box that speaks to a certain thing, and you deciding that you're just going to do you.
Right.
Um, that's liberating.
It is. It's very liberating, man. Because I feel like in these times, I feel like a lot of us, you know what I mean? Strictly business. 1993 said, "Hey, cuz, what's up, bro?"
That shit made me laugh.
I see Joe. Joe still in. Joe saying facts. He's still tapped in with us. He probably
Mm.
had it somewhere. He probably got to go to meet and grab them kids. But T Butters, she's still tapped in with us. Thank y'all. But while we vent, while we get this shit off our chest, right? He said Ricky Loco, not Richie. He said Ricky Loco. but but what I was saying, yeah, it's very liberating. I feel like in this day and age, so many of us are like influencers, right? So many of us are influenced by what we see, right? To even our language. I see people sometimes out in public. I'm like, you just sound like a timeline. Like you just sound, you know what I mean? Like your
You're a
vocabulary, your
soundbite.
lingo is just it's so, social media generic, if you will. It's like, bro,
Mm.
you don't every hot word you're saying, I'm like,
All these buzzwords that people are finding out from social media and then they're using it in their regular everyday life. And I'm like, do you not know the internet is a fake place? It is a make believe place. It is Narnia.
it don't exist though. Like if you get off the internet, you'll realize Ron said RC2 said that's Gen Z and Strictly Biz 93, he said, I'm being funny and you niggas serious as fuck. My fault. No, you good, man. We appreciate you chiming in,
nah,
bro. We good.
nah. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah. But yeah, like I tell people sometimes a lot of people don't realize their anxiety and what they feel a lot of time is so heavily attached to the hours that they spend scrolling social media. Like we have a lot of anxiety. Like think about this. Our generation, now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying shit ain't fucked up out here, right? But millennials, I feel like we're a generation of complaining, right? And I'm not saying we complain for no reason, but we complain about anxiety or depression or being overwhelmed overworked, not enough resources, not enough jobs to make money, not enough time in a day because we have to be so many places at once to try to make money, try to make ends meet, all that, right? And I think a lot of that sometimes still is tied to how much time, once again, we give this fucking thing called social media, bro. Because a lot of times you look on social media, the shit that really pops and really boom is once again what the negative shit, how the news work. Like you look at news, the news will have like 90 fucking
Hold on one
segments.
second. 1 second. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah. So the news will have like 90 fucking seconds of bad segments, and then they'll be like, "Hey, today a local man saved a cat that was in a tree." You're like, "All right, like okay," and it's very put you in a bad space mentally. And then once your mental is bad, it wears on your physical. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It wears on your
That's
physical. So
that is
I
a
tell
fact.
everybody take breaks, bro, from this shit, bro, because this shit,
Do a social media cleanse. Do a social media cleanse. Get right with yourself. Um, and just honestly disconnect. Like
disconnect, bro.
I go through some spells where I'm just off social media. There'll be times like if you see my page, you'll be like, damn, this what happened to this man? He took off all his content. Yeah. Sometimes I just do that because I'm like, why? Why do I
Right.
have all that? Like it makes no sense to me, man.
It don't. But then sometimes we go back and delete the shit. You feel me? Because we in our head again. We just worried about how we're perceived by who may ever
Mm-hmm.
come across our page. We like, oh, that don't look right. Let me delete that. When truthfully, ain't no motherfucking body worried about us like we worried about us. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like,
My favorite page is my Finsta. My favorite page
yeah,
is my Finsta, where I just post whatever, and it's for my family. So it's like it's not even. I'm not even worried about the curation or any of that stuff.
right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we done got real somber
Right, man.
towards the end of the podcast. But like, just want to
Hey,
let you know,
sometimes this
like,
shit get
take
heavy.
care
You
of your
feel me?
mental. Yeah, facts. Like, listen, it's about taking care of your mental. This is Unc Nation. We gonna talk about some bullshit, but we also gonna talk about some real shit
Yeah,
every
there you
once in a
go. We talk
while.
about some bullshit. We gonna talk about some real shit. You know what I mean? And we appreciate y'all chiming in, man.
Yeah, man, and
Um,
kicking it with us for the whole hour and some change. So
yeah,
appreciate you.
and like once again, you can catch full videos on our YouTube at Unc Nation. You can see clips. Follow us. On Instagram, Unc Nation Live. Subscribe and like our videos on YouTube at Unc Nation Live. Like I said, you want to see full videos similar to this and many more. Just going on Unc Nation Live exclusively on YouTube right now until we get our Patreon up and running, and then y'all
Mm-hmm.
can tap in with us that way as well. John, you got anything
Mm-hmm.
you want to say, bro?
Nah, man, I think what the call you about covered it.
All
Make
right,
sure you
man.
follow Unc Nation on all social media platforms, same name, different app, and tap in with us.
All right, man. Till next time, and y'all be safe. We out.
Be good.